So obviously, like, you've been doing this a little while now, bruv. Like, how do you see the scene as it is now, man?
Well, wow. I mean, I see the UK hip hop scene, to be frankly and honest, as very fragmented. It's a very fragmented scene. There's a lot of division. At the end of the day, I'll be a real man and say, I can't say that I haven't been part of that. Don't take that wrongly on a kind of instigator level, but what I mean is that I'm not someone that's done mad collabos. You get what I'm saying? I haven't, innit? I've been very, very picky with who I've collaboed with. And in essence, when I'm truthful, that adds to the fragmentation of the UK hip-hop scene. But that's how I felt as an MC, because I'm very picky anyway, the way I rate MCs and who I want to work with and who I rate personally. Because the next man might have a next flavour than from me. But I got my own, obviously, view of hip-hop, my own perception. And I won't really just work with any boy and his dog. I mean, or every man and his dog, I should say. I mean, right now, I ain't going to lie, like, I'm charging for verses, but a man's got to eat. You get what I'm saying? But I'm not known to have collaborated with a lot of guys. But to not go off into a tangent and go back to what I'm saying, it's slightly fragmented the scene. Yeah, I believe we could be more together as a scene, because obviously strength in numbers, you know what I mean? Straight. The more of us coming together, maybe more that we can happen. But on the flip side, on the positive side, there's a lot of talent in the UK. When I first heard UK hip hop, I came into it in 2001, and I was blown away. You know what I mean? I was a straight US cat in terms of what I was into the US hip hop, and I heard some very, very thought-provoking, inspiring, creative, and fun as well. Hip hop coming from the UK. I was introduced to artists like Skinny Man, Jess, Ricochet, Kalashnikov, Scribbler, Kaiser Smirnoff, Sun Dragon, Super T. And I feel that 2001 to 2003 was UK hip-hop's golden era. That's what I believe. But I'm part of the new generation. That's an old guard, an old generation who are kind of immortalized as legends. And I give them credit for that, because I was breaking this down with someone the other day. I think between 2001 and 2003, UK hip-hop was almost a vortex of just the dopest talent. It was just mad, crazy talent. And even though then I hear from older guys, yeah, there was fragmentation in the scene, a lot of talent. But I'm from the new generation, so I'm looking at it obviously from this generation, and there's a lot of talent in the UK scene now. I feel from younger guys, but not enough promoters I feel want to really put us on. You know what I mean? Like put the newer generation on. They still want to put those old acts on, which is fair enough because they're legends and they deserve it, and their music's mad dope, and they should always be in the scope. But I believe that us newer generation need to be given a little bit of a chance, like to do our thing in it. You get what I'm saying? I think promoters need to take more risks in booking artists that might not necessarily have as big a fan base, just due to the fact hip hop's in a different time right now. Unfortunately, I think more people are gravitating toward dubstep and them thing there, the grand scene and whatever. So I don't think there's even as much fans as there was around in 2001 that's going to copy your shit anyway, because we're in the internet generation now where man will just burn your shit. You get what I'm saying? But I feel all in all positive. I try not to be negative. I do like the scene. If I didn't like the scene, I wouldn't participate in it. Cats have seen me at shows. I do my thing. I try and poly. We've had a couple of campaigns. And yeah, man, it's burgeoning. But I believe it's kind of in a transition period now, and I believe there's a lot of talent in the newer generation.
Alright, man. Alright, nice. Yeah, man. So let the people know what you got coming up, man. Where they can get that.
Yeah, man. Just quickly let you know, Isis Papers mixtape coming real soon. Scratch the Mix by DJ Furious P, who's the world team DMC champion, and DJ Switch, who's the world DMC champion. I got basically my team on that, really, in terms of features. Triple Darkness feature a lot on that. And then Jerry Earth, big MC, female MC from Detroit. You might know of 8 Mile fame or Beneath the Surface fame, Jizz's album that she featured on. She wrecked that. But the main thing is my album coming late October on No Cure Records. I got Timbo King on there. Rusty Jukes, Pat, M9 obviously features heavily on that. I got Cypher Jules, big up the Morris Delta 7 boys, the Birmingham man them there. Crown Nectar. I got a lot of features on there. I got Darkin BLR, you know what I mean, Wu Elements and Killer B. I got Kevlar 7 from the Wiseman. So I'm going really international. I got Kaiser Smirnoff from there, obviously, OOC. Man, I'm doing this, you get me? It's called Ancient Future. Cyrus Malachi, Ancient Future, the album. Coming late October. No Cure Records. No Cure Records, sorry. Big up Pandemic.